vision, you already know though. So go slow, back my logo, for show, logo. Now get down on it.
Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Die line with the broom pal. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Little baby pass.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on...
All right, Larry. Coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
To go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And a great spot to start this drive from here. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago. 16 carries, 72 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down, Martin. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Julius Peppers. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a first down.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Newton on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
He absolutely has.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Winston now to throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Winston with a give to Martin. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's 2 really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively, and now they've earned the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively, they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And, Charles, I think you've got to give these guys a lot of credit. Of course, the loss in Super Bowl 50, the 6-10 campaign a year ago, everyone wondering what's going on in Charlotte, but they're back now in the playoffs.
And the easy thing for them would have been to absolutely panic. Don't go to the playoffs a year after the Super Bowl. Change everything. Well, they understood what worked for them and retooled based on that, and now here they are, back in the playoffs. That's a really nice return to grace for them. So, team, defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles, but when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Newton. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Chris Baker in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. To throw on third down. Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Newton on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will take... We remind you, no night game tonight on Christmas Eve, but we make that up with 2 games under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. I'm just reading the card. I got to give props to our writer, Ed Brady, there. But we start with the Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern, followed by the Raiders and Eagles, a Super Bowl 15 rematch. You impressed that I know that?
I'm very much impressed that you know that. Who was the MVP?
Yep, that'll be at 8:30 Eastern from Philadelphia. 2nd and 10. Newton again. And some room to run now. And he's brought down after a good game. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first down, it's Newton. His throw incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And this is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton. Completes it to Dixon. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Newton. This is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. From around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans, and really pouring it on now are the Falcons. Devontae Freeman on his way to what could be a record day. He's over 100 yards in the first half alone. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now Newton. Incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That was nice.
Now it's Newton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but it... Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Six yards to go here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Throwing is Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Panthers on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Newton. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston. He finds the rookie from Alabama, O.J. Howard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 15-yard pickup. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. Cam's going to run the option right. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4. Around the NFL, third quarter from Foxborough. It's the Bills who are leading that one. With Sean McCoy, with his last carry, just hit 100 yards on the ground. Here's Artis Payne to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a sight that we're seeing with less frequency as his career advances. Cam Newton scrambling with the football after trying to throw it.
92 carries last year, career low, 42 fewer than the Super Bowl season in 2015. Maybe because that's what Ron Rivera wants, him running less.
No doubt about it. Does not want his quarterback to be a primary ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll try the air now with Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, Winston. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
run again here with Artis Payne. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Newton to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. Now Jameis on second down. Over the middle to Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. They'll look to throw. Goes underneath to Martin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Thomas Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Howard. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show.
Again on the ground with Artis Payne. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. 3rd down and 1. He may try and run for this. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game, What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You
I
loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Panthers, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.